So I just want to start off the discussion talking a little bit about, tax season is upon us. And, I know a lot of people are intimidated by the IRS. They're intimidated by the process of filing their taxes. Chi-Chi, I want to start with you. What do you think consumers can do to protect themselves from all these things that we've been talking about, like identity theft or poor experiences with the IRS as they're looking at tax season?
Well, for us, the issue that we've been focusing on is regulation of tax preparers. I started in this field working on the issue of refund anticipation loans, which were these high-cost loans made to low-income consumers, most of whom got the earned income tax credit. They carried triple-digit APRs. They represented a loan of the refund for a week or two. And so my interest, our organization, focuses on financial products, and that's how I got into it. And, so for many years, our standard line was avoid refund anticipation loans, avoid the financial products. And what we started learning when we started getting into this was just the problems with tax preparation in general. Surprised to learn that there is basically, except in 4 states, no real regulation of preparers, no competency standards, no minimum education requirements, no continuing education requirements, which obviously in a field that changes so quickly as tax law, you would think that you would need to stay on top of these changes. And so we quickly found that, I used to joke my middle school son could set up a card shop in the middle of the street and start charging to prepare people's taxes. It was unbelievable. And this led to all sorts of things because, with the earned income tax credit, you had the situation where you had low-income families, and this is the biggest chunk of money they would see all year. Sometimes 10 or more percent of their what the money they would get every year. And when you have low-income families who are cash-strapped and then they get a big chunk of money, you can just see the shark circle. And so we would see places like used car dealers, furniture stores, jewelry shops, even a massage parlor preparing taxes. Think about it. Do we really want used car dealers to be preparing taxes? There are certainly steps consumers can take to prevent some of this, but they're limited. I mean, ask what your preparer's qualifications are, don't sign any blank forms. But what we really need is regulation of preparers. We need preparers to have minimum standards. The IRS tried doing this to their credit, but unfortunately it was struck down by the court system, and just this past February, that decision was upheld. And so right now, the only alternative is either Congress has to grant IRS the authority to regulate preparers, or the states have to do it.